Hi everyone, in today's video I'm gonna be sharing how to score a 100 out of 100 in your ICSE class 10th English language board exam. Yes, it is possible to score 100 out of 100 in a language subject. If not so, at least 95 plus is very easy and you can definitely score. There are some little things that you need to keep in mind which I'll be sharing in this video. Don't forget to check out the ICSE playlist, it'll really help you a lot. And also the 100 out of 100 series, starting with the grammar section. Do keep in mind whatever I tell you in this video, you're supposed to do at least 2 to 3 times. I personally had done the grammar section of the 10-year papers at least 10 times, I'm not even kidding. Because if you make some mistakes on the first round, there is no guarantee after rechecking also on the second round you will do it correctly. The 10 years need to be on your tips. You should have done it so many times that you remember exactly क्या question है, क्या answer है, एकदम अच्छे से आपको learn होना चाहिए वो. Just try to do it every single day. 10 years सारे 10 papers का सिर्फ grammar section बोल रही हूँ. After that there is one book on my Telegram channel. Don't DM me now asking where that book is. Check out the second Telegram group that I have. Link is in the description. Join the group and just search on that button English. Just write ENG and you will find 3 PDFs, part 1, part 2, part 3, and learn those. Please learn those. I'm telling you, if you learn that much, full marks in your grammar section. It covers everything. All the answers are given and the answers are correct, so you can definitely rely on that. I'm telling you, that is the best book available in the market right now. They're not selling it anymore, so just see the PDF right now and I'm telling you, it'll change your life. You're gonna score full marks. I personally did so, and so can you. Moving on to the writing section, composition. Many students struggle in that section and I don't understand why. Because the first thing, you need to be sure what kind of compositions you are good at. Personally, I would always choose the descriptive one, and my second option would definitely be the narrative one. I never recommend doing picture compositions because gaining marks in that is quite difficult. Even if you're doing the argumentative one, I would tell you, stick to your opinion. School uniform should be there or not, mobile phones useful or harmful. Certain topics like these need to be prepared, and everything is mentioned in this video right here where I explained the complete English language preparation like in detail. I shared all the format. Definitely watch this video out after you're done with this one. What you have written, just stick to that. Do not become neutral in the end or in the beginning that even this is fine, this is also fine, but I prefer this. Don't do that. This is right means this is right. So what I personally would do for descriptive essays, there are 5 senses that we have, and just keep in mind every single sense needs to be touched. You know, the feeling you're getting, the colors, describe every single sense really well, and personally I would do that really well too. That's why I would mostly stick to descriptive essays because it is a lot easier to do. The first thing you need to decide is what essays you have been doing the most and stick to that. Prepare 5 to 6 topics on that particular type of essay. In the paper, whatever question you will get will be very similar to those, so उसमें से आप कुछ घुमा फिरा के लिख सकते हो. So stick to one type only right now. For letters, formal or informal, what is better? Formal letters all the way, because the format is so simple. Especially the writing part, it is pretty much the same for all formal letters. So you do not have to make things up and it is very quick to complete and you gain marks so easily. Format, you should know of both the letters, you know, just in case something tricky comes. You should be prepared for both, but I would still recommend staying with the formal letter. So prepare at least 5 to 10 formal letters. Every single thing that I'm sharing in this video, compositions, letters, every single thing is provided on my Telegram group. You can see my essays, my letters, my emails, and then you can learn from there or take points from there because those are correct. I've got them corrected from the teacher as well. Email and notice, इसमें ज़्यादा बात करने को है नहीं because it is very basic. Try to close your book once and write down all the formats at least 2 to 3 times. So even if you go inside the exam hall and you're very stressed, even if you blank out, at least you're done with the format, and after that you will feel a bit more motivated and your entire paper will go very smoothly. For comprehension, you do not need to prepare anything as such. Just the pressy writing. If you don't know what pressy is, it is a 50-60 word passage that you're supposed to write. Make columns and your rough pressy needs to be in pencil. pencil. After that, just cross it out and write your main pressy over there with a pen. What generally happens in pressy writing, just because we have to summarize the question very nicely, we might forget some points. So whatever they are asking, first I would just write down 6 to 8 points that I want to mention in the answer for sure. After that, I would try to make my passage. So you need to know what points you have to mention, so definitely note that down first, and after that write your entire passage. And for comprehension, another thing, if you don't do that already, read the questions first and then read the passage. It is always done ulta. Utilize the 15 minutes of reading time really well. As soon as you get your question paper, you're supposed to read all the questions very nicely and mark what you want to do. For example, I've decided I want to do composition number 2. Then I will just stick it over there, and that is what I'm gonna do. I will decide everything that I have to do in the reading time only. Writing time के लिए कुछ नहीं छोड़ना है. All the decisions need to be made in the reading time. Definitely do that. Don't forget about this. It is very important if you want a really good takeoff and want to score over 95%. Also, comprehension. Solve it in the reading time. So the first thing that you do in your reading time is read all the questions, decide which letter and composition you want to do, solve all the grammar questions in the reading time itself. So as soon as you get your paper, the first thing you do is the grammar section and write down all the answers that you have already solved. So you're already done with a really big chunk of the question paper. After that, go to the comprehension and read the questions, read the passage, try to use a pencil and mark all the answers and be prepared of what you're gonna write. So as soon as you get your answer script, write in full speed. The exam duration that we have for all exams, 2 to 3 hours, is quite a lot, and it is possible that you might feel that you're slowing down at any moment. Just stop, take 2 to 3 4 deep breaths and then start again with full speed. You're supposed to write in beautiful handwriting without making mistakes, mindfully in a full speed. I know it is quite a lot, but you have to keep all these things in mind while you're doing your paper. For that, reading time utilization is very important. Trust me, if you follow these things, your score will improve so much. 95 plus is easy. Many students do it and so can you. Keep these things in mind and try to avoid making silly mistakes. Short and simple language is preferred. You do not need to overcomplicate things. For your composition, I would recommend if you can add a few quotes that you know about the topic, you can definitely add those in the beginning. Make it look very neat. Don't make any cuttings. Your paper needs to be presented very well, as I shared in this video right here. And also check out the last video where I shared how to complete the entire syllabus ASAP. I'll see you next time. Chalo, bye. This video is sponsored by Banana Chiku Milk.